And you know what the funny part is? That no one accepts the compliments. So
you always dish it back.
Yeah, you dish it back. You give the compliment back every single time.
You're talking to a girl, right? And you're like, oh, you look cute. And you're like, oh my god, thank you. Yeah. and you see a gym bro, you're like, hey bro, you're looking massive. Nah, I'm just trying to be like you, bro. Like,
and one of you could have the bigger like legs, for example. You'd still be like, nah, bro.
You're bigger than me. Nah, don't fucking flex your forearm, bro.
I'm not.
Don't flex it.
That's natural.
Alright, welcome to the first episode of Broadcast. I've got with me Matt and I've got with me Hamid. If you guys want to introduce yourself to the audience, please.
I'm Hamid.
I'm Matt.
Both trained at Norwood.
Yeah,
Dermot Norwood gang is here. I'm not one of them, but I just go there for content.
He's a bit of an outsider.
A little bit about the podcast that I'm going to tell you right now. This is not going to be a fitness podcast. So if you are someone who's looking for all fitness related stuff, you're at the wrong place. Kindly just swipe up or watch another video if you're on YouTube. So we're going to be talking about pretty much everything related to life and gains, because that's how it goes. It's not always about gym. It's not always about life. Everything is a bit involved with each and every other aspect of both things.
True. And
I've got like couple of things written here, and starting off is a really debatable concept that I'm going to be including in the other YouTube video. All TikTok people even asking that question: do you reckon going to the gym helps you attract girls at all? I mean, not like pull girls, but like attract girls.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say yeah.
Alright, yeah. I'll say to a degree it does. However, as time goes on, you'll realise that you attract more males than females. Unintentionally.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to say like my DMs in general.
You'll get the one or two where you start creating friendships and whatnot, but you'll end up getting more guys that go, dude, I like your physique. You're bigger than me.
Bigger than me. Oh, do you have any tips for growing chest? Do you have any tips for legs?
And then every single time you see each other, it's, bro, you look so big. No, you look so big. No, you look so big. And it just carries on and never ends.
And you know what the funny part is? That no one accepts the compliments. So
you always dish it back.
Yeah, you dish it back. You give the compliments back every single time.
You're talking to a girl, right? And you're like, oh, you look cute. And you're like, oh my god, thank you. Yeah. and you see a gym bro, you're like, hey bro, you're looking massive. Nah, I'm just trying to be like you, bro. Like,
and one of you could have the bigger like legs, for example. You'd still be like, nah, bro, you're bigger
than me. Yeah, I think like one of the most important things to understand here, because when you're looking at YouTube videos, when like girls post, when he's got massive shoulders and then she goes like points towards the bed, that's not actually that she means, oh, you got bigger shoulders, so you're getting laid with me tonight. It's just like a meme video. It's like a funny video.
Of course.
But like I believe the fitness industry is getting saturated with teenagers at the moment. Like when I was 13, I don't remember like being obsessed with going to the gym and stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't that big.
And you look at 13 and 14-year-olds right now, like even on TikTok, they'll be commenting like, she broke my heart and now we go gym and stuff, which is understandable, funny and serious at the same time.
Yes.
But that aspect of the audience take this seriously. So say a 15 or 14-year-old guy looks at the video, oh my god, she's such a hot chick, mentioning that, oh, you've got big legs, big quads, you've got big shoulders, and then she points towards the bed video. And he's like, okay, going to the gym helps you pull girls. Which is not the case.
No, definitely not.
I'd say having the appearance helps. Everyone likes someone that looks physically attractive.
Yeah.
However, if you go into the gym to purely just pull girls, it's most likely not going to happen.
I think the most attractive part about going to the gym is not the fact that you're building muscle, but it's the fact that you have something that you're driving for, like passion, motivation, and that's attractive.
It's commitment.
Yeah.
See, I can understand, like, if you're solely going to the gym to pull girls, maybe you have, like, a starting course to go to the gym, but eventually you need to... You're not going to stay motivated enough for the whole time. Like maybe a month, 2, 3, 6 months. But for like, if you want to do this long term, if you want to like sustain a good physique, just having that pulling girl motivation is not going to do the thing, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Talking about girls, I just have like a quick question. Like we go to Dermot, right? We've got a separate ladies gym inside the gym. But I don't think
that's also shitter. But yeah.
I mean, I get where the concept's coming from. Like, I can say like not all females are going to be comfy when they're in the weightlifting section with the guys, or maybe some females feel judged at the same time. So my point is, not all gyms have this facility. Do you reckon all the gyms should have this, or should we as guys not just like three of us, like, but we as like a gym community should be doing something to make females more like they feel like they belong there, or make them feel more comfortable.
I think it's a bit 50-50. It's males in general, as they are a lot more desperate. They should need to chill out a bit and just relax. But at the same time, it's some girls just, I think, overthink it at the same time. Like, there could be just a guy coming up to you and giving you a compliment, and because of past experiences, it gets taken the wrong way. Yeah. It's a bit of both. I think Dermot's having a girls' gym within the gym is awesome, but it's also unique to Dermot's. Yeah. That's probably why a lot of people are going there and signing up. Yeah. But it also gives them access. They can come straight out from the girls' gym and go into the main gym and still socialise with everyone if they want to, which is awesome. Just lets them separate from their workout from their social life at the gym, and then you can do your thing, feel comfortable, and not have to worry about people maybe staring at you or trying to slide in or whatever.
Yeah, which seems to be a big issue as well. Like I've worked at that gym before, and I've had multiple girls come up to the desk and be like, yeah, I'm feeling uncomfortable. This guy's looking at me. That guy's looking at me. This one tried to make advances on me. Like, these things do happen. So I think that it is a necessity to have a women's gym strictly for women.
Yeah.
But also, like, probably better equipment in that gym as well, because the equipment in there it's not calibrated weights. It's very like secondhand type stuff. So we also need to think about maybe getting some better equipment in those gyms.
Yeah, having maybe like more facility, or if you have like a limited amount of equipment that needs to be quality.
A future idea for someone that wants to open a gym could be an all-girls gym. If you're out there and you want to start a business, could be the way to do it.
Like we have Alpha Land, we just have like Diva Land, something like that. That'll be sick. But
have a boys' gym within the girls' gym. Just the opposite effect.
Have a small powerlifting section in the all girls' gym.
And then they get the luxury of feeling superior.
Give the guys a taste of what the girls have been feeling.
Yeah.
But like bringing back the conversation to the same point, I also think some guys need to understand what no is. Like we've always been talking about, if a girl says no, it's no. Like rather trying again and again. But okay, if you've tried on a girl, that's not bad. Okay, good. You kind of made your intentions clear that you're interested in someone, but if they've told you thanks and if they've left, or if they've straight up said that, oh thanks, but I've got a boyfriend, maybe I'm not interested or something like that, just drop it. Like, don't stick to just one person.
Yeah.
Because imagine you go to a fucking BMW showroom and you're like, okay, I've got $10, I want to buy this car. And the manager over says that no. You're not going to be like, oh, just give it to me for $10. If you said no, you like the car. That's clear. You like the car, but you're not going to fucking buy it for $10. Just leave it.
Yeah.
And even if you have $1 million, that just doesn't mean that you're going to buy any car you want. You'll get that one specific one that you like and suits with your personality. But there's going to be many other options that you're not going to get. Same as with like girls. Like if you've tried, it goes well. If it doesn't go well, drop it at the same time.
Well, the main thing is like the gym's to work out.
Yeah.
And it's like you can socialize in the gym, of course, but it's not a place to go to pick up girls.
No, yeah.
Like it's a place to go to the gym, work on yourself, maybe socialize a bit and then go home. What you do outside of the gym is completely different.
Yeah.
So you can go to girls in the gym and ask to work out with them or do some sets with them or, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's not a place where you can go actively to seek out women.
Yeah.
I'll add on to that. I'll say, if you're going to the gym purely to pick up, completely wrong. You need to rearrange
what
you've got. You need to change. But it can happen, and how it happens is the approach. So if you approach it more on a friend basis, and you're like, hey, like, good, good workout.
I've seen you here a couple times. You push yourself
awesome,
hard,
that kind of stuff. It's different. You create motivation, and you help them like feel happy and secure and everything.
Feel comfy,
comfortable.
exactly.
That's the word. And then later on, if things progress naturally, it progresses. But don't go in there and go like, you here now. Like,
you're not here to pick up girls.
That's
man.
it. Yeah, it's not a club.
Yeah.
But
I think you have more chances of picking up a girl at the gym if you're more focused on yourself.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Because people are going to look at you and be like, oh my god, this guy is into his zone and he's serious about getting better instead of focusing on, okay, I want to go to that chick now. And if you keep doing it quite often, you're going to be known as that guy in the gym.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, and there's a few of them.
Yeah, I'd probably say there's a solid 10%.
You just know. You just walk in, you're like, that's the one.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in Adelaide, don't fuck around.
Adelaide's small. You can't get away
Everyone
from it.
knows everyone, man.
Yeah, you fuck around with one person and you already fucked around with other 10 people.
Yeah.
Alright, we go to second point. Why did you start training, Matt?
When did I start training?
When and why did you start training?
Oh, okay. So I started training about 2 years ago. And I started actually... one of my mates took me down because I stopped doing athletics. I stopped doing all my other sports. I had to kind of figure out what I was doing. I needed something else. So the gym was there and I started going, fell in love with it. And yeah, the rest is history. Like just fell in love with
lifting
as
gains.
much weight as possible every single time, which was probably the wrong approach at the time.
Yeah.
But you know, you learn and you progress. So yeah.
Well, you?
I want to say quickly though, I think a lot of kids coming out of school, athletes and sport people, I think the gym ends up being their end goal.
Yeah.
Because unless you progress into that like professional stage of sport or athletics, you kind of like back off a bit, and then gym becomes your
So that's exactly what
next
happened to
goal,
me.
yeah.
So I was going to that kind of like semi-professional level, and then completely just cut off.
and the next step
Didn't
is
know
gym.
what to do, so went to the gym. So yeah.
I used to go in school for a bit. It was a bit more of a muck around, I'd say. Like you go with your mates and you lift weights, don't really know what you're doing. And then about 2.5 years ago, I started properly, started training a bit more. And then the last maybe year, just under a year, I've started dieting better, which is huge. That's a whole nother topic. Dieting is huge. But yeah, 2.5 years in total, I'd say. And why? Honestly, there's no reason other than just enjoy it. It was just like it's my escape, somewhere I can go and just lift weights and
Not have to think about anything else.
like there's no like backstory to like I got bullied or heartbreak or whatever that kind of stuff. Like, it's like, there's no demons I'm fighting.
The heartbreak department's really sad at this point that you didn't get heartbreak.
Now you create this mindset being there, and you just want to like push yourself harder and harder and to the next limit or next stage of your life, and it's awesome.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have your reasons, and to add on to what Matt said, that lifting the heaviest weight possible is not the right approach. If you're someone,
depends what you're doing though.
Yeah, if you're someone like who's just getting started, or maybe you're still like relatively new into the gym, just pick a weight that you can control. Don't work your ego. Okay, you got heartbroken and you want to prove that girl that, oh, you didn't choose me, whatever. But that doesn't mean you have to injure yourself in the gym. Yep. Just pick a weight that you can control, because okay, you can fucking put on 10 plates aside on leg press, but if you're not even doing one rep, which has got depth,
basically doing calf raises.
So yeah, don't fucking be stupid. Just if you really want to make gains, if you really want to prove someone wrong, I would say you should prove yourself right instead of proving anyone else wrong. Just control the weight. That's probably the way to go and make gains. And as he mentioned, if you're not dieting, start doing it. Focus on your nutrition, and you'll probably see like day and night difference between your gains.
A huge thing is like nowadays in this society with social media, if you want to learn how to do something, just TikTok, jump on, it's a 30-second video on how to do it.
YouTube.
Like there is so much content out there. Literally,
we're bringing you content. Fucking don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Like just search it up. Whatever you want to do, search it up and then go do it. 100%. Yeah.
As you mentioned, social media. I've got one of the points over here as social life. So. Guys like us, like we are kind of more into the gym side.
That's right, yeah.
And even like most of our mates from the gym, we're more towards the lifting side, and the content that we consume is gym content. It can be funny, it can be serious information.
Yep.
But you know, some people just label us gym rat. Maybe it's like it's a flex now.
Yeah.
It didn't used to be a flex like a year ago.
Yeah, it's a negative connotation.
Yeah. Like when I joined the gym, I never had like that image in my mind that going to the gym is a flex. But now people actually use it as a personality thing. Do you reckon this label, not just gym rat, oh, he's a gym guy, oh, he's a 10, but he goes to the gym and he posts those cringy
I've seen that so many times.
Yeah, do you reckon these labels act in a positive way or a negative way?
I think it depends on how you perceive it.
I was going to say that. It's how you take it.
Yeah.
Like, even like, for example, the definition of woke, I think back in the day used to be a derogative term, whereas now it's like, you got people go around and go, okay, I'm a woke.
Yeah.
Same concept as like the gym. It's how you take it. If someone says something bad to you, you take it in a positive way, doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
So it's how you take it. I think it's not a bad thing.
Well, I spend most of my time there, so of course, you know, like
your body is... You're breaking your body down and like building it up better than it was before. So you cannot say it's a bad thing being a gym rat.
Yeah, because I remember when I started doing my social media stuff like a year ago, I had a couple people unfollow me on Instagram saying, "Oh, you post a lot of fitness stuff. You're too much into the gym." And at that point, it did affect me a little bit because I was like, "What? Like, if you don't want to support what I'm doing, you were never my friend in the first place."
Yeah.
But now I think of it, and I was like, would make sense if someone's not that much into the gym. They would probably think that why they're seeing a lot of gym content on their page when they're not into that sector, or when they're not into that industry, when they don't consume content from there. So yeah, like if you surround yourself with people who are into the same stuff, the label's going to be positive in my opinion. But if not, like say if you go to a random person who's never stepped into the gym and you start talking to him about, oh, do you know how to do hip abductors? What's your highest? Like, what's your 100 max on that? Or what's your 100 max? He's gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much. If it's just like your vibe attracts your tribe.
Well, it's everything you do not even gym related. You have an audience, a set audience.
Yeah.
So for us, we're into gym and fitness. Your audience is gonna be the same. Whereas those people that aren't into it, it's fair enough if they don't watch your content. But I think then that's where they should be a positive person instead of going like, oh yuck, what the heck, like just let them do them. There's no need to put someone else down for whatever they're doing. Just let everyone do their own thing, and if you don't want to follow it, you don't have to follow it. No one's pressuring you. It's just
coming to people. I was actually talking to one of the guys in Adelaide. His name's Riley. If you're watching this video, Riley, I was talking about how ironic fitness industry is now. It's like two-faced. So people who are actually maybe you can say that you're friends. If you start like at a stage lower than them and you start doing better than them at some point, people start getting jealous of you. And strangers are the ones who actually want to see you succeed because maybe you've inspired that stranger, maybe you've helped them at some point. And that really gets to me because I know a couple of people, I'm not going to name them, but they know because you're going to watch that video. You fucking watch my stories anyway.
It's true, they do. They watch your story.
Your haters are your biggest supporters.
Yeah. Honestly, they always watch your story. Yeah.
Like, don't be stupid and watch my story if you've unfollowed me, because I'm going to know that you've watched my story, right? So that's why I want to talk about that. Okay, fitness industry is one of the more supportive industries. Like, you'll post a video, I was like, you're looking hot as fuck. You post a video, I'll be like, you're looking big, man. But at the same time, when someone starts doing better than you don't have to hate. Stay as supportive when you were in the starting stages, because see, everyone's got when we talk about the body, we say everyone's got a journey, everyone's going to have like different appearance because genetics and stuff. Same as with the social media thingy. Someone's going to be doing better than you at some point. You're going to be doing better than someone, and you can't start hating on anyone.
Well, at the end of the day, there's always someone better. Doesn't matter what you do, there's always someone better. So if you keep chasing someone else's goal, whatever they're doing, their accomplishments, you're never going to be happy ever.
But I think the feeling here is that he started at a stage where he wasn't like equal to me. He was like really low. I'm talking from like a third person's perspective at the moment.
Okay.
And then, he's doing almost the same as me now. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, what is he doing different that he's like sitting at a more high level than me at the moment? Which gives birth to that feeling of like jealousy, like not just competition.
It's like toxic competition where you don't hate the person, but you just damn, like why is it not happening with me? Exactly right, yeah. But I think that's fine as long as you keep it in a positive way. So you go, instead of toxic competition, you just go, it's just competition. And you go, all right, I'll build myself up better.
Maybe go talk to that person.
And you compete. You go, all right, like me and you, we're very similar. You and I, sorry, very similar, but we still bring each other up. It's not like, oh man, he's like that.
Oh, like you and me?
You and I.
So you and I, we work out together, we eat very similar
go
foods.
To groceries.
Yeah, we go to groceries together.
In a way, we're also our biggest competitions.
And we're competing against each other.
In a positive way. We're not going behind each other's back and going, screw this guy, man.
You get excited to see each other's progress as well.
Because that kind of he's doing better than me. Now I got to push my stuff up.
That's right. It's like use it as a
like you launching he's launching merch soon. We'll be putting you a link so that you can get some hands on. Like you can get hands on. Soon. But see, that I was talking about. You're launching your merch.
Yeah.
Now I can be like, I need to have a merch company as well. If Hamid's doing it, I got to do it as well. Fucking great. Like he's doing it. So you can be like, okay, he's doing great in that sector. Or maybe if Matt's got a merch company and Hamid's company's doing better, Matt can go to him and it's like, hey, what was the strategy that you used and got like engagement and reach audience, so that I can do the same.
There's millions and billions of companies out there. Like if he did the same thing I'm doing, I'm just copying the next.
None
guy.
of us are wearing
That
the
guy
same clothes at the moment, so
exactly
you can just imagine how many brands we've got.
Yeah.
He's got something on from some brand. He's got a Boohoo Man
Cotton on. Yeah.
Cotton on.
Yeah.
I've got right over. He's got his own brand. So, and there's Gymshark. There's there's so many brands to name. So you can just imagine. Same with the social media stuff.
That's it. You're always copying someone to a degree, so there's no point in getting mad about it. You just gotta.
Yeah, and you really got to help each other out.
100%,
At the end of the day,
100%.
like especially your friends, and you can't let the competition get in the way. And I feel like with what me and Hammett have, because we work out together, like literally every single day.
Yeah.
And
Even on rest days.
Yeah.
Yes. We don't talk about that.
Cardio.
and he'll look at me in the mirror or something like that, and he'll tell me. He'll be like, oh, your calves are lacking, or like you got to do this, that, and the other thing, and he's like, oh, check out this workout. See if this would help, or if that would help. So he's actually building me up as well as I'm building up myself, and vice versa. So
positive criticism.
yeah,
100%.
so that's what it's about, and you have to be able to take that criticism in the correct way as well.
Well, you need honesty. So if you stand there and go, "Oh, bro, you look awesome," but you're lacking something, you're never gonna grow it.
Yeah.
Whereas you go, "Hey, bro, you do look awesome, but maybe try to fix this."
Yeah, I mean, you always need to have like feedback. If you get a coach, and imagine you send check into your coach on a weekend, and the coach is like, okay, we're looking good, but maybe you're not going hard enough, and we need to focus on maybe this body part. You can't be like, oh, you don't tell me. Fucking, you're paying the coach to help you out.
Exactly.
And I think if you're getting into the fitness industry, you need to get used to constructive criticism.
100%.
So if I go to if I compete in a bodybuilding comp and if I get my feedback that, okay, your back's lacking or maybe your arms are lacking, I'm not going to be like, fuck off, you judges. You can't tell me what to do. It's like, okay, my arms suck. I'm not going to make them suck anymore. I need to work hard.
Yeah.
That's how you've got to take the constructive criticism. Even 100%. If someone's criticizing you in a negative way, if you have the ability to
100%.
convert it into feedback and work on it, I think you're going places. Yeah. But if you can't take constructive criticism, if you can't take feedback, probably fitness industry is not the place for you to be.
Yeah. Especially because we all know as well is that our perception of ourselves is different from everyone else's. So if you see something that you think is lacking, someone else might see that and say, no, actually, maybe it's this or maybe it's that. Like you might think that you're a higher fat percentage than you really are or a lower fat percentage. And someone might go, actually, no, you're doing well. As you're going. This is a part of the process. Maybe you just drank too much water that day. You know, got a little bit of water retention, whatever it is. And, you keep going on.
Talking about that, I want to talk about body image. Like we've got, like if you're a guy, I don't know much about girls. Maybe we'll have some girls over the podcast and talk about this again. But definitely you both can relate body dysmorphia when you wake up in the morning.
Big time.
Yeah. even if you know at the back of your mind that you look better than what you used to look yesterday, you're still gonna be like, I am not satisfied. Like I fucking hate my body. Yeah. Which is not the right thing to do, I think. Yeah. But
it's not right. But again, it almost falls back on like constructive criticism on yourself. You're like, okay, I can see like I don't like that part. And it still might be good, but like, let's fix it.
Yeah.
But it does get really unhealthy. I remember when I first started out, every single time, it was really good. Every time I saw myself in the mirror, I'm like, yep, that's it. I'm progressing. Nowadays, I look at myself and I'm like, no, I'm lacking in this area. I'm lacking in this area. This could be better. That could be better. And that not even just with the body, but also with weight as well, because you always fluctuate in weight. And even lifting the weights as well. Those weights that you're lifting, you might lift 50 kilo dumbbells on press one day, and then the next day you're only doing 45s.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I think like they say, it's cliche, but your words critique. So as you say, you can use that in a positive way, but it does get to your mind when you do that every day.
Big time.
Like I see myself every day, so I'm not going to see changes. But when I put my pictures from last year versus now, it's like, fuck.
Massive difference. Yeah.
That's what it is,
So,
you wake up in the morning, and I think that one of the biggest things as well, you don't have a pump.
Yeah, you're depleted.
You pump in the gym after you've eaten, drinking water.
That's the saddest bit, man.
You look amazing. You feel amazing. You wake up in the morning and you're dead. You're tired. And you look drained.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like you still look like how you were in the evenings, just
without the pump.
Yeah, without the pump, which is natural. But no, I think body dysmorphia. I haven't very slightly. I'm not as bad with it. I don't wake up and go like I hate myself, but I look in the mirror and I go, wow, like my arms aren't as big as I thought they were. But instead, I don't really get sad about it. It's more just like, alright, like let's go train them.
Yeah, see, I'm very bad with it. I'm so harsh on myself every single day. I'm just like, I need to be in the gym. Sometimes I go to the gym 7 times, like in a week, you know, and you shouldn't be doing that. Like, there's no real, you know, but like you still go anyways because you're like, you know, chasing the pump, trying to get bigger. You know, got to eat more, and like it burns you out very quickly. And I feel like a lot of people in the gym have that as well. Like, you know, probably I'd say like. Majority, 90% of people, you know,
Yeah.
I think the more you progress, the more you get it.
Yeah.
Like, C-bomb.
Yeah, fucking. Daily Bumstead is a skinny bitch.
Man's a god and still has body dysmorphia. Like, there's no end for us.
Yeah.
It's just how you take it. Like you said, you take it positively, then.
Yeah, probably use it in a positive way.
Yeah, 100%.
Build yourself up.
But then some people have it really bad, and the biggest thing is just remembering like you're your own worst competitor. Or like best competitor rather. Like,
and just want to get a social message out here. If that thing is bothering you that much, that it's taking up too much space in your mind, definitely talk about it with someone, because at certain points it can get a bit too serious, and can lead to some actions that you don't want to take. Like maybe the teenagers. It's like even if you look at some comment section in TikToks, like I'm jumping on test, I'm jumping on trend. They say it so easily, but they don't even realize that. Even the bodybuilders are not on trend. Most bodybuilders, if they use trend, it's like 4 or 5 weeks out. That's what I've read on the fucking subreddit. I was reading about it. And these 16, 15-year-olds, they're like, it's enough. Like, if I get heartbroken again, I'm jumping on test. I'm like, bro, why?
Yeah, social media boosted that. I think that's one of the biggest issues with social media. There is like someone posts about it, and then you see them, and you go, oh, cool. They got an awesome physique.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what I gotta do. Like, you don't. Like, if you actually train and diet and just like sleep in itself could be a steroid. If you sleep, fix your sleeping, your recovery is insane. Like, and then obviously you're dieting, you diet. There's 80% of your physique.
Yeah.
Your last 20% is you're working out.
And as Matt said, that okay, you want information, you've got it on your fingertips. Open TikTok, open Instagram, open YouTube.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the information is also available for the wrong things. Does that make sense?
It is.
So definitely use it in a positive way. Like you go on Reddit if you want to read about any sort of like steroid cycles, you can read about it because it's really open. But I don't think you should be jumping on anything before you've trained for at least 3, 4, 5 years and try to maximize your natty potential.
Yeah, look at it this way. Like, alright, you got a set of tires. You get halfway. You don't usually change your tires. You wait till they're pretty close to being done with, right?
Yeah.
Same concept in natty phase. Train, eat, sleep, reach your maximum potential, and then if you want to progress into the next stage of like powerlifting or bodybuilding or whatever you want to do, then you can maybe hop on it in a safe way, like research. Don't just
get a coach and to get someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah. So you have to be committed. You have to be seriously committed to what you're doing and your practice to be able to do steroids and for it to work to its 100% potential.
Yeah, it's more than just injecting.
Yeah,
100%.
It's a lifestyle. It really is a lifestyle.
It changes. It changes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you shit when you diet at this point, if you're not training, if you're like half-ass training, that is one of the problems that we'll bring it on later. That people think they're training hard enough, but they're not actually training hard enough.
Yeah.
But if you're not strict with your diet, if you're fucking around with your diet, eating Maccas and stuff, or if you're not training hard enough, if you're not sleeping properly and shit, and you want to jump on stuff, you want to jump on some sort of like gear, maybe SUMs, maybe proper PDs, don't do it. Like, you're not going to make gains.
No.
I know people who are on stuff, like who've used stuff, and they don't like, this is not me being cocky, but I've seen natural people, including myself, looking better than them. And again...
Yeah, because it's still all about your training and dieting. Like, you can take all the stuff in the world and you cannot follow the rules and you still won't look better than anyone else.
We know so many people in the gym that are taking steroids.
The only reason you take them is it's
just getting a Lamborghini is not going to make you a good driver.
It's just giving you a little boost, but you still need to do all the right things first.
And even, like, say you're someone who is serious about diet training and is making progress in the gym, right? Still, if you're not going to get into bodybuilding, if you're not getting paid as a fitness model or anything, there's no point putting in something inside your body. That is one of the messages that I always give on TikTok. You are going to take away 5 to 10 years off your life away from you. And that is when you do it safely.
Not just that, but the side effects, like you could lose sleep, you can
get mood swings, you can be sweating all night,
and then natural testosterone, like having kids and stuff, you can
have acne, you can get fucking gyno.
There's a lot
about PEDs. And shrinking testicles.
That is one of the other negative effect or side effects.
It's got to be the most known side effect.
I mean, imagine you already have a small dick and your dick goes inwards. That's not going to be the best thing.
Oh my god.
We all have that problem.
Or getting a clit dick if you're a female.
As well. I mean, for females, it can be like you get manly kind of voice. You get like deep. I was looking at like this Greg Doucette video. He had a client that was abusing some sort of PEDs, and her voice really went like, ugh.
Your hair comes out as well, way more.
Yeah, so don't take PEDs if you don't want a small dick.
Yeah.
But talking about dick, Matt actually, like, at some point...
dick.
It is non-existent.
See, at some point I probably will jump on stuff, but talking about Matt can't jump on stuff even if he wants to, if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, so basically, like, I'd probably say, 6 months ago or something like that. I was actually looking at jumping on. I had no clue where to start or anything like that, but one of my mates said, look, go to the doctor, get some blood tests done, make sure everything's all right. And I got my heart checked and everything, and turns out that I've got, health conditions as well. So it really is important to go and make sure that you're in the right state of health before you take steroids, before you take PEDs. You need to make sure that your health is correct before anything.
That's what we're saying about doing it the right way.
Yeah.
There's heaps of information on the internet, just look it up.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's one of those things where I can never do it, but that is okay. Cause,
unless someone breaks his heart. Nah.
We don't want to talk about heartbreaks now.
No, we don't do that.
That is for another episode.
That's a whole other topic.
Because when we start talking about heartbreaks, that'll be like 30 minutes of heartbreak podcast. So.
Each person.
Because even when I posted the story the other day, I like give me some ideas for podcasts. A couple of guys like tips for recovering from a heartbreak. Okay, I've got heartbreak. How do I use it and channelize the energy into the gym? And I was like, that's your answer. Channelize the energy into the gym.
Yeah.
Or just... quick one. It's not the end of the world. It's like anything. You crash your car, you buy a new one.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, there's
so
always...
save money before.
Yeah.
Like, put the time into the gym, save money. That's the same
people
thing.
like get divorces before they meet like someone they actually stay with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the end of the world, but...
And if you're in Adelaide, chances are you probably won't find love in Adelaide.
Yeah. you can. You'll recycle.
Mate, I've got to go to Melbourne. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Melbourne or Sydney.
Just fly one. Someone from like...
Because you start talking to someone in Adelaide, turns out, oh, she's friends with my ex. Oh no, my ex is friends with my current girlfriend.
Oh,
like,
don't even start, yeah.
That is Eric, by the way. Hey, how you going? But no, last topic for this podcast, and then we'll wrap up because we don't want to take too much of your time. We've already talked about too much. Partying in your off season. So we don't actually have an off season because we are getting to bodybuilding. Hamit's going to be competing next year. I'm competing in next 10 weeks. So we can say that we're on our way to be a bodybuilder, but you're still in your off season. I'm in prep. How much do you reckon is okay to party? See, I go to the clubs. Still, I went. Like you were there last weekend. I was there.
Yep.
But I didn't drink because I don't want I don't want to exchange any calories for alcohol.
I drank a lot.
So I only had like no sugar Red Bull because I still wanted to feel hyped into the club, right? Mm-hmm. How much would you say is okay to party during your off season?
I say it depends on where you're at. So for example, you're coming close to your shows, you're in your cut days. It's a bit different. You have less of opportunity, less time, less leeway. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whereas when you're in your off season, like the bulking part, you have a little bit more leeway, but still, then you have to maintain be responsible. So like, don't go out every weekend and just slam down like a case of beers. You're gonna
feel it the next day.
Couple kilos, you know what I mean? Yeah. You feel like shit. Your workouts will feel terrible for the next week.
Will be absolutely atrocious.
But at the same time, work hard, play hard. So yeah, work hard, play hard. That's it.
Yeah.
So like, say
Hamid knows a lot about being hard.
Yeah. No. Don't look under the table. No, but like for example, let's say your birthday's coming up in like 2 months.
Yep.
And your 21st. I'm in my off season. I think going out once, 2-3 times.
And we are back. Sorry about that. We're still getting used to being tech savvy here at Broadcast, but the next episode is going to be probably better than this one, and progressive overload, progressively better. But yeah, we're talking about parties. Balance is important because if you get too much into it, you're probably not going to be able to sustain that lifestyle.
Killing the gains.
But back to what we're saying, it just depends how many times you're doing it and when you're doing it. So like in the off season, if you're doing it for a mate's birthday once, twice, maybe 3 times, I think it's alright. But you just got to be mindful that your next couple of days leading up after are going to be not
going to be the best ones.
Yeah, your weight will probably fluctuate a lot, and your energy levels and like your just everything's going to be a bit lower. Whereas if you're focused, sorry, I'm going to cut this bit out, aren't you?
Yeah, that's okay.
No, I was going to say, whereas like, obviously if you're not partying, then you are on this like train of like non-stopping of just hard work, eating right, training right, and you slowly just get better and better and better and better. So like in a way, yeah, if you're not partying, it's going to be way more beneficial. But for your mind, you want to be able to still have a bit of fun. Whereas if you're just sitting there the whole time by yourself, training and eating, you're probably going to get bored, and then it's probably going to lead to a bit of like maybe anxiety or depression or something, or your body dysmorphia.
True.
Whereas if you go out, it gives you a bit of freedom as well. So I'd say a couple times here and there is fine, as long as you also be mindful of how much you're drinking and what you're taking, and also like, you know, drink water throughout the night, maybe eat a fruit or something, just helps. Eat during the day, things like that.
I say like probably like once a month. I go out probably once a month, maybe like twice a month, maybe. I think going out is okay as long as you're not going overboard with the drinking. It's the drinking that really stuffs you up. Going out itself.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, a few extra steps are not going to kill you, but alright, apologies again. A bit of technical issues, but
And a change of wardrobe.
yeah, Matt's got the jumper on. But talking about parties quickly, you need to have balance. You need to kind of do everything that you want, because you can't stay on prep for whole years. That is why you have prep for 20 weeks, 15 weeks.
Yep.
So yeah, that was pretty much it for this episode. I'm going to link up Matt and Hamit's Instagram channels to give them a sus. Follow them, they're posting their content as well. And he's dropping his merch soon, so you got to be really updated with that because they're going to go soon. So it's only limited quantity.
Thank you.
After that, we're going to see you in the next episode. Maybe we'll still have both of them. We might have some girls as well, just for your info that we're gonna have insights from a girl's perspective of the same things that we talked about today.
100%, yeah.
And if you have anything else specific that you want us to talk about, drop down in the comments. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching this on TikTok or Instagram, what are you doing? Fucking jump on YouTube and watch the episode, please.
Jump on YouTube. Like be silly.
It takes a lot of time to make, like, literally, we're just bringing you free content, so fucking do it. And if I don't tell you guys often enough, I love you and appreciate you for supporting me through this, and we're all gonna make it. Have a good one.
Like and subscribe.
So yeah.
I always want to say that.
Do you like my stuff? I was just like...